talking about embracing your lucrative CEO identity. Embracing your lucrative CEO identity. And this is so important because nobody can carry out this part of your purpose but you. You are the only one qualified. You're the only one called to be a lucrative entrepreneur inside of your life. No one can carry this out but you. This is part of your purpose. No other person can step into this identity of abundance except for you. Nobody can do it for you. You may have amazing people in your life, but they can't do it for you. They can't carry out this purpose to create a lucrative business for you. God put the desire in you before the foundations of the world. And some of you guys, you keep pressing it down and saying, no, I just want a business that barely makes it. I just, you're not saying that, but you're saying that with your actions and how you respond and how you show up. You keep pressing this idea of creating $1 million business down because of fear. Some of you may fear failure. You've tried things and they didn't turn out right. And now you brought that story into your business. Well, you've got to let that go. You may be pressing this idea down because of fear of success. Like, if I'm successful, what do I have to change? Does my friend circle have to change? You may be pressing this idea of being a lucrative business owner down because of fear of judgment. Like, people will judge me if I make more or if I make more than them and all those types of things. But those things are keeping you from embracing your God-given right to be abundant. Abundance is your birthright. And so you've got to embrace it because it's who you are. It's who God's called you to be. I'm going to say this, and I already know I'm going to say it twice. It's your duty to be prosperous when you are called to change the world. I'm talking to the world changers on here who watching live and who watch by replay. It's your duty to be prosperous when you are called to change the world. You have to do it. You can change the world even more so inside of your wealth than your lack. Having wealth allows you to experience more of what life has to offer. Yes. That's right. And Shai says, it's my duty to be prosperous. Being wealthy allows you to plant more seeds and serve more people. You can serve, you can help people more so inside of your wealth than inside of lack. Wealth allows you to not only leave a legacy. Yes, we want you to leave a legacy for the next generation. But how about you get to enjoy this generation a lot more? You get to create more memories in this generation with your children you have in the house with you when you have wealth versus lack. Okay? So in embracing your lucrative CEO identity, you got to do some things. And I'm going to walk you through them briefly. But they're going to be powerful. The things I'm going to share are going to be powerful. They're going to be simple but powerful. Simple but powerful. So you have to, first of all, decide that you are a 7-figure earner. Before getting into the what, the when, the how, you have got to decide that that's who you are, that it's your birthright, that abundance is your birthright. You are supposed to be a lucrative CEO, period, point blank. You got to decide it, that you're the type of CEO who creates 7 figures in your business with ease. I didn't say hustle. I'm going to get into that later in our conversations as the time goes by over next week. But I didn't say hustle. I said create 7 figures in your business with ease, period. You got to trust that the millions are in the here and now. Like, literally, you got to know that they've already been released to you. Not that you got a dog and pony show for clients and corporations to get it done, but know that the millions are looking for you. They are chasing you down to come into your account. That's how powerful you are. That's how special you are. That's how big your lucrative purpose is. That's why you've got to step inside of this lucrative CEO identity. Because when you understand that, you know that you don't have to work and prove yourself and get out of character just to get money, just to have amazing clients. But those clients and that wealth begins to chase you down just because of who you are and just because who God created you to be. Okay? Those millions were released to you once you agreed with your destiny. And so now you're manifesting it. That's just the manifestation is just simply the process of receiving what already belongs to you. Manifestation is not working and working and working to get something that you see somebody else have because you don't really qualify for it and you shouldn't really have it. No, manifestation is the process of just simply receiving and retrieving and standing in faith for what God has already released to you and that he released to you before your mom met your dad, before the foundations of the world. Okay? If you want to be a lucrative CEO, you want to embrace this lucrative CEO identity, you got to immerse yourself in lucrative lifestyle experiences because it reminds you of where you're going. It reminds you of where you are. You step into gratitude for what you have, and you step into even more gratitude for what's on the way. So that could look different for different people. It could look like getting the hotel suite, upgrading the flight, getting a first class flight, going to a 5-star restaurant, taking that whole experience in. This is your identity. This is who you are. If you're into the outdoors, it could be taking a ski trip, climbing a mountain, whatever represents lucrative experience to you, you do that. You embrace in it, you immerse in it, you're great. And while you're there, you have an attitude of gratitude that more and more of this is happening for you, that you're creating more and more of this for you as well as those connected to you. Go to Neiman's, buy what you can right now. Maybe you can buy the $700 sweater. Maybe you can buy the $5,000 dress. But if you can't, go buy what you want. Take in that experience. Step into gratitude while you're there. Hey, you're creating a lucrative lifestyle through your business. Buy what you can. Maybe it's the socks. Maybe it's the stockings. Maybe it's the shoes. Maybe it's the perfume spray, right? Immerse yourself in this. Step in gratitude for it while you're there, because the more you're grateful for it, whatever you're grateful for, you're going to create more of. I'm going to say that again. Whatever you're grateful for, you're going to create more of. And so here's what else you want to do when creating. If you're really ready to step into and create a lucrative CEO lifestyle, honor the commitments you make to yourself. Money flows rapidly to those who understand honor. Who give and receive honor at the highest level, right? Who submit themselves to processes and people who God has sent into their life to help them, who honor their clients, who honor those in authority over them, who honor them, who are maybe submitting themselves to them. Honor goes both ways. And when you do this, you open yourself up to receive more. You open yourself up for a lucrative business. You open yourself up for more. Honor others. Release what doesn't serve your 7-figure self. If it's dishonoring you, if it keeps if it's something under your skin that you're allowing it, but it doesn't honor you and it doesn't align and it doesn't make you feel good, put it on the table. See if you need to release it and let it go. Because in order to embrace lucrative CEO, in order to embrace more and more wealth inside of your business, you got to be in this space where things are aligning, because it opens up your receiving portals. It opens up your allowance portals when you're in this space of trust and honor. Practicing this is a sign that you believe that you're already walking in lucrative CEO. You don't have to wait until it shows up. You don't have to wait until you close the 5-6-figure client to be a lucrative CEO. You are it before it. You have to become it before it even shows up anyway. You become it first, and that allows you to attract it. You become ready for the opportunity, and then the opportunity shows up. Your business gets prepared to serve amazing clients, and then amazing clients show up. It's not the other way around. So you practice it now. You do it now, no matter what's happening. You do it now in expectation and trust that it's on the way, that more wealth is on the way, more amazing clients are on the way. Here's what else you need to do if you're ready and you want to embrace a real lucrative CEO identity. You got to engage with people having 7-figure conversations. You've got to engage with people having 7-figure conversations, like-minded friends, coaches, masterminds, people where the conversation is a breath of fresh air, where the conversation is about wealth unapologetically, where the conversation is about building unapologetically, where the conversation is about helping others unapologetically. Those are the conversations that you need to have Association brings about assimilation. Proximity matters. You've heard these things. You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You know why? Because you guys, whoever you're spending the most time with, you're having conversation. You're releasing things into the atmosphere. You're putting things in place based on the conversation that you're having. You're watching them. You're marking their life. You're picking up their habits. Make sure they're people who are like you, embracing a 7-figure lifestyle, who like you are embracing a lucrative lifestyle. These are the people you want to be around, because this is who you're going to emulate. This is who you're going to project out into the world. Love the comments. Keep the comments coming. The Shadi says, that's right. So true. Engage with the right people. The conversations are different. Yes, the conversations are different at the tops of the trees versus at the bottom. The conversations are not about people and little bitty things. They're about how we can build, how we can bring our money together to build a bigger platform, how we can bring our money together to create a major expansion. That's what the top of trees conversations look like and sound like, just in case you didn't know. So if those are the conversations that lucrative CEOs have to have often, you have to plug into that conversation in order to create a lucrative business and a lucrative lifestyle. Okay? Steward your numbers. Here, if you want to be a lucrative CEO, steward your numbers. You got to know leads. On the business side, you got to be counting your leads. You need to be counting sales. You need to know, you need to be creating leads all the time. You need to know what's coming and going, even out of your accounts, all those things. Millionaires know their numbers. So you've got to steward your numbers. And this is not a judgment call. This is just tighten up. This is a call to tighten up, not to judge you. All right. So do that. Lucrative CEOs, you got to do this. If you want to embrace that lucrative CEO identity, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Staring at the clock won't make it move faster. Wishing and hoping you were somewhere else and not where you are won't make it come faster. Stepping into gratitude for where you are, enjoying the journey, having a whole lot of fun is how you create a lucrative business, and how you embrace your lucrative identity, and how you embrace $1 million business with ease. Time flies when you're having fun. Life's too short not to have fun. Yes. There's common drama all around us, right? On TV, on social media, but you got to have fun. Whatever it takes. Go to the park, go to the beach. Love that we're on the beach. I go to the beach when I'm feeling stuck, feeling like there's slows, I'm just staring and hoping and wishing. I get out of my environment. I go to the beach. I go to the mall. I do something fun. And then that pushes you into the place you want to be in. Time flies when you're having fun. You got to have fun. We're not creating, when we say lucrative business, lucrative identity, we're not saying boring. We're saying a whole lot of fun, making a whole lot of money. That's what we're about.